Well, let's keep on worshiping God by we're gonna hear the gospel here right now. So again, it's our prayer that you're blessed, that you're encouraged here tonight. God wants to touch people. So let's ask Pastor Lawrence to come on forward. Let's just pray, and can we welcome Pastor Lawrence as he comes? God, we just thank you for your servant, God, our pastor, Lord, and we just thank you for his heart that pounds and beats for you, God, to see you move and to see people transformed by you, God. So would you just bless us tonight as we receive tonight in your name. See them writing notes. They're not texting.
Thanks, Daniel. Pray for the weather. That's looking pretty. But we'll try to make this quick so we can go back and play some soccer. Next week I'm bringing some cleats. Bare feet isn't good with the cleats. But first of all, I just want to ask Sanjay to come up. He has a powerful story about living in fear at his workplace, and then God just convicting him, and then him stepping out in faith and God moving. So
just gave away the ending.
That was an intro.
No, it's good. It's good.
Yeah. I'm from Africa, and before he spoke, I had another brother speak into my life, and he spoke some really tough words, some challenging words, and that's usually what this brother does. So I said I'd pray about it. And that's my way of saying, well, that's pretty hard, I don't know if I want to do it. So I'll be polite and say I'll pray about it, but I don't know if anything will actually come of it. Just being honest. So then our speaker shared. And our speaker shared very clearly about not compromising and standing firm on Jesus Christ, our hope, our salvation, our strength, our life. And I had been compromising at work. There's people at work that are very hard to the gospel. One in particular, and she's the manager, who is very hard towards the gospel. One person that had evangelism or something ministry related on their resume, and as soon as that word was seen, the resume was ripped up and thrown in the garbage. And I worked at a place that started strong, a place that started from the churches, from a bunch of churches coming together, seeing a need and acting on that, and just putting the love of Christ into motion in their lives and just having that be a reality for people. And it's so far from God that we have so much Aboriginal, they call it culture, but really it's religion. There we have sayings all over the walls, that's very new age, power within and happiness within and completeness just here or in family or in everywhere else but God. And to mention Jesus Christ, or even to put a simple verse on a board, can get you fired. I had written a psalm, and it wasn't Psalm 5 where we're enemies of God, that we're an abomination in the eyes of God. It was those who look upon the Lord, He will give them strength and be their shield. It was just a real encouragement psalm. And as soon as that had gone up on this little board that everyone can see, I immediately got a letter that was to everyone, which was done very well, stating that if anyone tries to push their religious beliefs, they would be dismissed immediately. So that put me in a place where I was afraid. I got a wife, I got 2 kids, and I really like this job. I like being there. I like making impact where I can. So I just kept quiet. I kept quiet where the situations would come up where I was able to speak. Someone else brought it up, but I would shut that conversation down for fear of the repercussions and fear of man. So after hearing our preacher last week, I really started to examine what I was doing and how in the beginning it was just, okay, I simply won't write any verses there and I won't bring up Jesus. And that small compromise led to more and more and more, and then I realized that I'd become two men.